What is the difference between climate and weather?
Weather is what happens in a day or two. Climate is a long period of time of weather patterns.
Different climates. Whoa, it is hot in here. You can tell that I'm in the desert right now. But did you know that the desert only gets 2 to 24 inches of rain in a year? But during the day, when it's nice and sunny, the temperatures can reach to 130. But when it's nighttime, it can be below freezing. I'm here in the rainforest in South America. You can see all the trees and plants here. Well, the climate here is different from the climate around where we live. The climate is mostly rain and sun, but mostly rain. What is the climate in New York City? New York City has 4 seasons and an average of 234 days of sunshine in a year.
Our temperature ranges between 26 degrees Fahrenheit and 84 degrees Fahrenheit.
We get an average of 49.6 inches of precipitation spread through the year.
Hurricanes and tropical storms are rare but can happen.
What problems can climate conditions cause in New York City? New York City can get snowstorms or blizzards.
New York City can get heat waves.
New York City can experience flooding. How does New York City handle extreme climate conditions? New York City has an evacuation plan in case of flooding.
When snow comes, the sanitation department works to move it and melt it.
City workers try to move homeless people indoors.
During high temperatures, the city opens cooling centers and extends public pool hours.
One of the biggest problems New York, Queens, and the whole world is facing is global warming.
What exactly is global warming?
Global warming is the increase in the temperature of the Earth's surface air and the oceans. What causes global warming? Scientists think global warming is caused by the huge increase in CO2 brought by the Industrial Revolution. People think that climate is out of our control, but scientists think otherwise. They think that we can do things to help slow down climate change. To reduce the impact on climate, organizations and people are trying to go green. What is Queens doing to reduce its carbon footprint? In Queens, the Botanical Garden has created a building designed to reduce its impact on climate.
They're using composting toilets to cut down on the use of the city sewer system.
The building has a green roof which keeps it warm in the winter and cool in the summer.
And they use geothermal energy to heat and cool the buildings.
What is the Bronx doing to reduce its carbon footprint? In the Bronx, the Botanical Garden has a composting program and a community garden program, while an organization called the Sustainable South Bronx and the Gaia Institute are trying to create green roofs. They plant and care for trees.
They also fight for more parks and greenways.
What can kids do to reduce their carbon footprint?
Well, since global warming is something that we should all be concerned about, it doesn't matter if it's the littlest thing or the biggest thing. Obviously, the president should be doing big things, and local city kids should be doing as much as they can. So that's things like definitely taking public transportation, trying to use your air conditioner less during the summertime, using things like recycled paper. All those kind of things that people have been talking about for many, many years of how to be more green. If we had everybody just in New York City doing all those kind of things, this would definitely make a different effect for not only global warming and climate change, but it would just change things on a green level, on an environmental level.
More ideas from Patty Kleinberg of the Queens Botanical Garden.
Plant a tree. You can join a community garden using bicycles instead of motorized vehicles. Get a school top garden going. It doesn't have to be a couple of planters filled with soil and growing plants. You can grow food on that roof. You could have a garden, you're growing food, and you can sell that as a fundraiser for your school, so where everybody benefits. The ideas are just endless. So use your imagination, do some research, get some consensus with your parents and your teachers, and see what you can do.